Good evening and welcome to tonight's broadcast of Blue Ridge FC as they host Wave Football Club in this United Premier Soccer League Virginia South Conference matchup brought to you by Domino's and Bridge Phase. I'm Jim Sacco alongside my broadcast partner Jeremy Aldrich, and thank you for joining us on the Blue Ridge FC YouTube channel. We're coming to you live from, well, Jeremy, let me stop this real quick. I believe it was Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five that once sang, "Don't push me because I'm close to the edge."
Yes.
We are at the edge.
Don't push me because I'm at the edge, indeed.
We're at Horizon's Edge Sports Campus in Harrisburg, Virginia, with kickoff scheduled for 6:30 p.m. Hey, do us all a huge favor. Take a moment to pound that like button and hit the subscribe button. Share this link on your favorite social media channels of choice to let the world know, hey, here's how I'm spending my Saturday evening. I'm watching Blue Ridge FC versus Wave Football Club on YouTube. Jeremy, we got a pregame coming tonight, and on tonight's pregame, we'll review how both teams got to this point in the season. We'll preview tonight's match, and we'll go over the starting lineup for Blue Ridge FC. But first, how about a message from our locally owned Domino's?
Becca Miller, owner of your local Domino's Pizza. You can place your order online and track it at Domino's.com. Find exclusive online-only deals and a coupon for 20% off your entire order. Domino's has been supporting our local communities for over 25 years, and we just want to say thanks for supporting us. We appreciate your business. If your organization is looking for a partnership or a fundraiser, consider your locally owned Domino's, caring for the community and delivering free kindness with every order.
Well, Jim, we are in the back half of the season, and here's where things stand across the Virginia South Conference. Lynchburg FC maintains their dominant spot at number 1, and tonight's opponent, Wave Football Club, in second place with 13 points. If you look all the way down, we're at number 6 out of 6 in the conference right now with just 1 point, but important for tonight's match, that 1 point was against tonight's opponent.
That's right. Last month, Blue Ridge FC went down to face the Wave Football Club, and they battled to a 3-3 draw. Wave Football Club is coming off a 4-1 win over Skyline Elite last week. Your homestanding Blue Ridge Football Club is coming off a 4-0 loss to Richmond United. Tonight, looks like Blue Ridge FC is going to come out in a 1-3-4-3 formation. And Jeremy, why don't you give us our starting lineup for this evening?
Yeah, so tonight we've got Alex Cruz back in goal and where he belongs. Our defenders are Ahmed Zatar, Bless Cabalisa, Giancarlos Riqueño, and in midfield we've got Isai Rodriguez, our top scorer, our captain Layden Mongold, and Ben Sullivan, and as well as Caleb Sharp. And then up front we've got Lucio Bianchi, Dima Abdullah, and Riley Queen.
And Rodriguez is one of the top scorers in the Premier Division of the Virginia South with 4 goals on the season. Hector Rodriguez has also got 4 goals from Richmond. Samuel Jackson with 4 goals. The leader of the league right now is Richmond United's Carson Weaver, who's got 6 goals on the year so far. Jeremy, we talked about the points. We talked about the standings. What we need to talk about is Blue Ridge FC's need for a victory or some sort of points tonight.
We not only need a victory, we need to close that goal differential gap with number 5, which is Skyline Elite. But let me pause for a second and stick with Jake Lane, who is one of the top scorers in the Virginia South Conference, and he's on tonight's opposing team. Jake is a junior at ODU, where he plays for the men's soccer team there, and has had 13 starts, I believe, on their team. Has had an impressive season this year, and in previous years has been in other UPSL teams. He was on a USL2 team. He was in MLS Next as a teenager. So he's someone coming in with a lot of experience. He was also on the conference's Team of the Week, along with 2 other Wave Football Club players this week. So Jake Lane is someone that we're definitely going to be keeping an eye on tonight. But back to your point about what we need out of tonight for Blue Ridge FC, we've got to get those 3 points. I mean, if we want to move into 5th, we can't stick with our single point for the season. But although I'll be watching the game through my fingers because my hands will be over my eyes out of anxiety. I think we could pull this off. This is the team that we drew with before, and that was on their home turf. And tonight, we're back on our home turf, which theoretically gives us a little bit of an advantage.
And that negative 17 goal differential for Blue Ridge FC is, at the end of the day, kind of the killer.
It is, but I believe Skyline FC is currently sitting at a negative 15. So if we got 3 points tonight and we held a low goal differential, and if Skyline Elite loses this weekend and maybe loses by a margin, we could sneak into fifth.
A 10-0 win tonight by Blue Ridge FC would be just what the doctor ordered.
I like the way you think, yes.
Well, I'm just tired of singing the blues, which is why we're bringing these soulful stylings of our voices to this broadcast this evening, Jeremy.
Sure, yes. Well, and I've heard that maybe if things are going well, that head coach Adam Sharp may actually sing for us at halftime.
Well, I'm looking forward to that, as I'm sure all our fans watching on their favorite mobile devices, connected computers, smart TVs, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that like button, let everyone know you're watching tonight. We'll be back with you to call all the action of tonight's big matchup. Blue Ridge FC hosting Away Football Club in this Premier Division Virginia South pivotal matchup for both clubs.
Hi, this is Becca Miller, owner of your local Domino's Pizza. You can place your order online and track it at Domino's.com. Find exclusive online-only deals and a coupon for 20% off your entire order. Domino's has been supporting our local communities for over 25 years, and we just want to say thanks for supporting us. We appreciate your business. If your organization is looking for a partnership or a fundraiser, consider your locally owned Domino's, caring for the community and delivering free kindness with every order.
Welcome back to tonight's broadcast of Blue Ridge FC hosting Wave Football Club in this United Premier Soccer League's Virginia South Conference matchup brought to you by Domino's and Bridge Phase. I'm Jim Sacco alongside my broadcast partner Jeremy The Answer Aldrich, and we're coming to you live from Horizons Edge Sports Campus in Harrisburg, Virginia. And Jeremy, we're about ready for that opening kickoff.
Can't wait. Should be a great match tonight. Wave Football Club out of Norfolk, Virginia, founded by their current head coach, Brandon Chambers, comes to us tonight off a win last week against Skyline Elite, a 4-1 win. But historically, we have a chance. You know, it's like, are you saying there's a chance? There is a chance. This was the one team that we have drawn against so far this season, a few weeks ago. There's
got to be a lot of pressure on someone if you're not only the founder of the team, but you're also the head coach. Yes, I mean, that's the world on your shoulders right there, isn't it?
Not only the president, but also a client, which is also the case with our head coach, Adam Sharp, one of the founders of the team.
I wonder who has the better hair.
Whew. If you've seen Adam's coif, it is hard to beat. Now, I'm not super familiar with Brandon Chambers' hair, but man, that's tough competition to beat.
And we all know that Adam is indeed a Dapper Dan man. He does not want any of that fop. But here we go, and we're ready to kick off here live at Horizons Edge Sports Complex in beautiful Harrisonburg, Virginia, in the heart of Virginia's Shenandoah Valley. Jeremy, we talked on the pregame show about the importance of this match for our homestanding Blue Ridge lads, who are once again in those just scrumptious home jerseys. Those things are beautiful.
Thank you, Willy Wonka. Yes, I agree. They are scrum-diddly-umptious.
And
the whistle.
And we're off. And again, I feel like a broken record, but join the club if you've been saying for the past few weeks, hey, Blue Ridge FC, attack, 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 attack. So let's see how we start off this evening. An hour earlier, the temperature about 72, winds coming out of the southwest at 4 to 6 miles per hour. Cloudy skies. We did have a little bit of a rain earlier today, so the air is best described as moist. But here we got Wave Football Club trying to get on the board early, going hard at Alex Cruz in the net in that beautiful orange goalkeeper kit with the United Way of Central Shenandoah Valley Circle of Hope logo on the chest.
Jim, I appreciate how you always work in that United Way reference, even though they're not a sponsor, but one of our name sponsors that we're supposed to read off. But that's great. We still support the United Way regardless, and that logo does look fantastic. So if you didn't have a chance to see our starting lineup in our pregame show, we've got Alex Cruz back in goal. We've got in defense Ahmed Zatar, Bless Cabalisa, Giancarlo Sriqueño, and in midfield we've got our top scorer Isai Rodriguez, our captain Layden Mongold, Ben Sullivan, and Caleb Sharp. And out front, we've got Lucio Bianchi, Dima Abdullah, and Riley Queen.
And we're going to have our first corner kick of the evening there as Wave was on the attack and the ball went out off a Blue Ridge foot. Why did I pronounce it like that? I have no idea.
I like it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We were supposed to be provided a list of topics that we were supposed to broach this evening, but we did not get that list.
Well, viewers, you'll be happy to know that means we can make up our own topics as we go along.
And there we go. There's the corner kick on a set play. And we're coming back the other way with a goal kick. It reminds me of my old newspaper days. We had a list of words that we would always try to get in the headlines over the course of a week. And
oh, yeah, that's right. We had worked out with the technical team that they were going to give us some magic words to try to slip in.
My favorite one was sands. One week, the word was sands, S-A-N-S. So we tried to slip that in the headlines as much as possible. And it couldn't always be on the front of the sports section. It had to be sprinkled about.
Were there a lot of stories about fonts that week?
There were not a lot of stories about fonts. One could say the newsroom was sans font stories. But we're on the air, and we shouldn't be fonting on the air, Jeremy, so let's move along.
Oh, that looked like a little bit of A little bit of a flop there, but play is paused for a moment.
And we're going to stay with the ball at the feet of Wave Football Club.
Some early pressing by Wave Football Club. We, as mentioned in the pregame show, are keeping an eye on Jake Lane, their top scorer, who was an ODU player and also was on the Virginia South Conference Team of the Week this week, along with 2 other Wave Football Club players. Let me pull up their names here.
And there's the shot. Oh, and it's going to go just wide left of a diving Alex Cruz, safely over the end line, and it's going to be a goal kick. Jake Lane is the second leading scorer in the Virginia South Premier Division, with 5 goals behind Richmond United's Carson Weaver, who's sitting on 6 goals, and just above Samuel Johnson, also of Richmond United, with 4 goals. Lynchburg's Hector Rodriguez with 4 goals, and then, of course, our very own Rodriguez with 4 goals.
Yeah, so here I found the information I was looking for. In addition to Jake Lane, their forward, making the Team of the Week, they also had a midfielder, Juan Tovar, and a defender, Cameron Laubach, who made the Virginia South Team of the Week this last week for their work against Skyline Elite last weekend.
Skyline Elite from the when they came here, they hadn't scored a goal all year, and they seem to have found their groove.
Yes, I blocked it out, but it's coming back to me now that you mention it. Yeah, that was a disappointment. They had been scoreless for the entire season until they visited Harrisonburg. Maybe it was something in the water.
That super clean, refreshing Black's Run water is yum yum, want some. And we got the ball coming back on the Blue Ridge FC side of the pitch. Let's see if they can gather some sort of cohesive attack, or at the very least just start putting the ball in the net.
Skyline snaps it away there and pushes it back to build up some kind of counter offense.
Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button on the YouTube channel, and why don't you go ahead and comment in the comment section about where you're watching from.
And if the YouTube comments are not enabled tonight, then you can go over to our Blue Ridge FC Facebook page or our Instagram feed and talk to us there. Nice work there by Blue Ridge defense.
There's a little handsy in the penalty area there, but that worked out, and no whistle called, and a bunch of some good rough defensive play and a little counter-offensive by the offense there. I've noticed the league really likes their blues.
It's a beautiful color, and I'm glad to see a conference that has a lot of blue in it.
Yes. Oh, that was a pretty little pass there by Dima Abdullah.
Cut it.
And we're sending the back ball back onto the Blue Ridge FC side of the pitch, and let's see if they can gather something together and maybe put a good 10-15 second sustained attack on the Wave keeper.
Played Mongold. Gets it over to Riley Queen, but kind of a misfire there.
Striker Lucio Bianchi, number 45 for Blue Ridge FC, is very easy to spot. Here we go. And no, it gets cleared out of the danger zone by the Wave defense. But they're just going to stay inside the Blue Ridge FC territory for a spell. But no, we're coming back, it looks like, as that ball was out off the Blue Ridge FC foot. But back to Bianchi, he's easy to spot out there. Not only is he wearing number 4-5, but he's built like a fire hydrant.
He is a tank. He's an aggressive player and has received a few yellow cards throughout the season, but all in the efforts to be aggressive for his team.
Well, who hasn't received a yellow card this season? Be the easier question to answer.
That's a good point. You know, a lot of our forwards as well as our midfielders have had at least one turn in the book.
And we have not been booked this year, you or I, Jeremy. So we got that going for us.
The night is young.
It is
Question
very
to
young.
answer. That's a good point. You know, a lot of our forwards.
Question to answer. And we got our first Blue Ridge corner kick of the match. Send it into the penalty area. Nothing doing there. Headed out by the Wave defense. And they're going to try to bring it back the other way. Use a little bit of that speed. And the ref's going to blow a whistle. And we're going to stay in possession of Wave. Entering the 10th minute of this opening half here at Horizons Edge Sports Campus in beautiful Harrisonburg, Virginia. The low drone of Interstate 81 in front of us. Possibly audible on the microphones. Soothing, really, when you think about it.
If you close your eyes, it is. It's kind of a brown noise, I suppose.
Yes, until the Jake brakes kick in, and then it becomes startled awake like a babe sleeping. I was going somewhere with that, Jeremy, and my brain stopped to tell me where we were going with that.
That's all right. Happens to the best of us. I'm not going to yellow card you.
Thank you. No need to be put in the book for that one.
I was just enjoying that last close-up of a Wave jersey, and it does kind of have that teal color and kind of fades and almost fits in with that maybe nautical or seaside theme that you would expect from a team out of Norfolk.
Yes. One would call it wavy. And that's not a play on wavy gravy as we continue to date ourselves here, but that's even beyond us.
Yeah, wavy gravy. That was like laughing. Is that? I'm trying to think. When was wavy gravy?
I don't know.
I believe?
I'll have to give my boomer dad a call on that one to find out. And we got a penalty on Blue Ridge FC, and we're going to stay on this end of the field. Inching our way towards the 12th minute of this match, and it's been just a feel-out period for both these squads, as the first 15 to 20 tend to be. And that's easily corralled by Alex Cruz. And we're going to try to bring it back the other way and see what happens here. Very interesting here, despite being in second place, and this more shows just the dominance of Lynchburg FC. Wave Football Club lost to Lynchburg FC 7-0 back on April 11th. So you got your first place squad is handling the second place squad that well. Granted, only the second match of the season, but still.
Yeah, and I need to dig in and see. Lynchburg FC apparently has not won all of their games. They must have drawn at least some of them because of they're sitting at 19 points, which isn't a multiple of 3. So something happened along the way. But yeah, they have just been steamrollering over clubs this season, and will be our final opponent of the season in a few weeks.
And that'll be down. What a good bookend. I believe Blue Ridge FC opened the season hosting Lynchburg FC. And they will end the season going down to beautiful City Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia to face the powerhouse Lynchburg FC to put a cap on the spring season.
Number 43, defender Ben Sullivan. And Bless Cabalisa. Bless Cabalisa is relatively new to the team. He is from France and is a student at Blue Ridge Community College. I believe he's headed back home for at least part of the summer, but may rejoin during the fall season.
Pushing into the penalty area, had a man open. Where is this staying here? Yes, we got our second corner kick of the evening for the Blue Ridge lads. Let's see what they can do with this set play. Bobby Mongold directing traffic from the touchline in front of the Blue Ridge bench. A large contingent of girls basketball players screaming behind us. That's part of the ambiance here at Horizons Edge Sports Complex.
There's always a mix of young athletes around. I think I heard them saying, Jim, Jim, Jim. They were excited to see you.
As they shouldn't be. Moving around there in the penalty area, but no, it just can't pull the trigger, and it's cleared by the Wave defense coming all the way back.
Yeah, that felt like one of those opportunities. If we had someone in the right place at the right time, could have made something happen there. Hopefully won't regret it later tonight.
A familiar refrain this season, unfortunately.
As I mentioned earlier, I'm a diehard Blue Ridge FC fan and a little anxious for us to get some points here tonight. So I've been watching through my fingers with my hands over my eyes, but relaxing a little bit as we settle into a back and forth rhythm where we seem about equally dangerous.
Pushing the ball forward, Blue Ridge looking for some sort of attack. And the Wave defense puts a quick stop to that. I think the first goal is important here, Jeremy, and I mean, you could say that about any match, but specifically for Blue Ridge this week.
Yeah, I think you could have an important
And
role.
there's a shot. Oh! Was that Ben Sullivan with the shot?
That was 43.
Yes, that was Ben Sullivan,
Wow,
the
he's
right
way
wing
to
back.
have from defense. Important
And
role
there's
as
a
well.
shot. Oh! With a shot, and the Wave keeper able to slap it up and over the crossbar. And we got our third corner kick of the evening for a Blue Ridge.
I like seeing them make those goalkeepers do some work.
Especially this early. Oh. Nice defensive work back there.
The whistle blows. I think Ben was getting a little tuggy with.
I like that. I like that aggression, though. That was a just letting them know that, hey, I'm not to be trifled with.
In addition, maybe trying to get back downfield to his appointed position.
Little bit of them first half jitters, the first half Jimmy legs, if you will, wanting to do everything that he possibly can to turn the past few weeks around for Blue Ridge FC.
What other kind of legs can you have? You can have sea legs.
Jimmy legs,
Jimmy
sea legs.
Stank leg, is that a thing in that song?
I believe it's a dance, is the old stank leg. Which was not part of Grandmaster Flash in the Furious Fives, The Message. Maybe it was more of Boogie Down Bronx, if I may make my third old school rap reference of the evening.
I'm impressed.
I had a CD of old school rap that I wish I knew what I did with it. It was simply perfection and great night driving music.
Yeah, I was thinking about CDs the other day. There are some CDs that I have that they don't have on Spotify, and one of them was it was like an MTV electronic dance compilation from the late 90s. That was just my daily jam for about a year and a half of college. I missed that album. The Hackers movie soundtrack, another
great soundtrack.
Not available on Spotify, but great album.
I still own about 200 CDs, and I buy physical media, so I have a lot of CDs. Great soundtrack.
Not available.
And of course, like
on
any
Spotify, but
good Gen X guy, I display them. They're in cases in the spare room, so everyone can walk in and look at them.
if things go well tonight, will you take me out and show me if there's a 12 CD changer in your trunk?
There is not, unfortunately, but I wish there was.
The height of luxury.
And and if there was, it would be filled with 12 versions of Pure Moods.
Oh, wow.
Because sail away, sail away, sail away. The Orianka flow is right here in front of us. The pitch, ooh, and that was a nice shot, but it went off his own player, and we're still staying on this side of the field. No, we are coming back. That's Blue Ridge ball.
Now, Sade was sisters with Enya, is that right? Or there was some family relationship?
No, I do not believe they were related at all.
There was they were a sister of someone, some other known singer.
Oh,
okay.
and that another shot to wide left.
Speaking of sail away,
Yes.
bounced away.
I still have
sister
all
of
these
someone,
years later,
some
I
other
still have a
known
bone
singer.
to pick with Sade
Oh,
for
and
that
another
shot
her
to
terrible
wide geography. Coast to coast, LA to Chicago.
Well, Chicago has a
Gold
beach.
Coast, yes. But did you know that Enya lives in a castle? She's single, lives in a castle with just a ton of cats. This is a true story.
That's I believe that's on brand, but that's pretty wild.
That's a dream. Wave. Oh, we're in a danger zone here. Oh, but Alex Cruz has got it covered. The official didn't like something and blew the whistle.
For a moment, it looked like the linesman was pointing the flag for wave possession, but I must have misread that from here. Still need those Blue Ridge FC opera glasses we spoke about a few games ago.
Right, as I was, and no lies, I was pulling. Oh, we got Wave on the attack, a shot. That's going to be way too high to make anybody sweat. On the way here, I said, darn it, I forgot the binoculars. Because I was going to bring my pair that, because I'm an aspiring retiree that I use for bird watching. And let's never repeat that ever again. And let's scrub that from the internet if we can.
Some of the best people I know are bird watchers, so that makes
So it's
sense
on
that you
brand
would
then.
be that's right.
It's
That
on
makes sense
brand.
that you would be an aspiring bird watcher.
And some of the best people I know, I give the nickname of the answer to. So, Jeremy, the feelings are mutual.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Wave has really been up the pressure ante here the past 6 minutes as we enter the 22nd minute of this match between Blue Ridge FC and Wave Football Club out of Norfolk. And there's another shot. Alex Cruz is right there. Oh, we got danger zone. Clear it out, clear it out, clear it out. And, well, the ref's going to blow the whistle, so that's going to put a stop to that. But that was dangerous.
Oh,
We got danger zone. Clear it out. A little too long. Cruz is right there. Oh, we got danger zone. Clear it out. Clear it out. Clear it out. And Alex Cruz is right there. Oh, we got danger zone. Clear it out. Clear it out. Clear it out. With caution into the wind to make the stops.
Nice work by defender. I believe that was Giancarlo Cercanio that stepped in to assist Alex Cruz in that play.
Here's a good opportunity for Blue Ridge. As you can see, the sun is peeking out from behind the mountains here as it sets. And Blue Ridge can't really keep that attack knitting ball wound tightly on that push forward, and Wave's going to re-grab possession, and we're coming back. I tell you, it's like the evolution of these camera angles that we've been getting from this crew over this whole season has just been absolutely spectacular. Bravo
huge shout out to the camera crew and the technical team that's been every week adding new bells and whistles to the broadcast.
I really like that opening shot of the teams lined up. That was just so well done. It was almost like I was watching the World Cup for a second there.
You know, if they had been holding hands with children, it would have felt that way, like they do in the big international games. Maybe next home game we can just grab some children from other activities here at Horizons Edge Sports Complex.
Hurry up, get out there. All right, hurry up, get off field. Oh.
Fortunate bounce back, but Alex Cruz handles it. And there's Ben Sullivan once again playing the defense / forward.
Oh man, couldn't find the head there. Golden opportunity that cross pass just a little too high. Oh, and he was allowed to dance a little too far up into the penalty area. Perfectly placed a shot to the left of Alex Cruz. Oh, and that was he was allowed to dance. And it is now Wave Football Club 1. Oh, and that's FC 0 at the 24:48 mark of the first half.
All right, my hands are going back up to my eyes until we can turn things around.
Now that first goal for Blue Ridge FC would have been a lot better than obviously that. Let's see though. Let's see. We got time to put the equalizer up before the half closes and maybe grab a lead in the second half, or maybe get really good. And there's a shot by Ben Sullivan, and that's going to go a little too high. But that's what they need to do. I mean, at this point now, you're down 1-0. Grab a lead in the second half. Let's just maybe get really good. And there's a shot. Maybe grab a lead in the second half, or maybe get really good. And there's a shot. I'd love to know how many miles he's going to log tonight on that pitch.
Ben was, I believe, a graduate of Turner-Ashby High School, if I'm remembering correctly.
He's a former Knight.
Yes, and I think now he's at Christopher Newport, if I remember my conversations with his lovely mother, who is a physician's assistant.
Or PA for short.
Yes. Or nurse practitioner. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay, or NP for
yes,
short then.
No, I don't mean to mislabel her fine work in healthcare.
Looks like the clouds are moving back in as the sun is no longer shining here at the Horizons Edge Sports Complex in beautiful Harrisburg, Virginia, in the heart of Virginia's Shenandoah Valley.
Although it appears that the field is a little slippy, I'm glad for that rain that came through earlier because it was getting pretty doggone hot this afternoon.
Yes, and it's been dry, and I'm sure my garden, along with everyone else's gardens, we're very thankful for that. We had a bunch of rain Thursday or Wednesday, and then we had a little bit of rain today, and you can hear the grass in the gardens sighing across this 20-mile dividend of dirt we call home.
If you haven't checked the weather recently and you're on the East Coast, it looks like it's going to be a scorcher for many parts of the eastern United States this week, with field-like temperatures close to 100 in many places, including here in Harrisburg.
And it's not even June.
Well, what gets me is we had a frost advisory not 2 or 3 nights ago.
Yes. And I didn't cover my garden. At that point, it's like, well, the die's cast. It's in the dirt. Let the gods do with it what they will. Thankfully, everything survived. My basil looks a little rough, but I think it's going to be all right.
I'm glad to hear that.
I
The living
think
room is kind of a greenhouse right now still.
I think just like Blue Ridge FC, the Basil's going to bounce right back and maybe put a goal on the scoreboard and draw this thing even in the first half. Oh, that's a nice pass. Is that Queen?
Yes, that's number 17, Riley Queen.
Yes, Queen just couldn't get to it. But again, more of that, please.
That's right. Riley Queen, a Bridgewater College player.
Just touch it.
And as of today, all our local colleges have graduated and have vacated the premises.
In a college town like Harrisonburg, you certainly feel it when graduations are over. The waits for restaurants become reasonable.
The traffic goes away.
Yes. Now, those of you who live in larger metropolitan areas might laugh at the concept of traffic in Harrisonburg, but you know, when it takes us 15 minutes to get across town, that just feels like 14 minutes. Reasonable.
Yes, the traffic goes
and
away, especially
yes.
this week,
Now,
this
those of you
past
who live
week,
in larger
excuse me,
with
all the families in town and everything. It was a proverbial madhouse.
And I think partially because of the weather anomalies that we discussed a moment ago, we've had water breaks all over the place that have resulted in road closures and temporary rerouting, and so it's been kind of a traffic mess in Harrisonburg over these last few weeks.
But that's exactly what Blue Ridge FC needs to be doing in that penalty area, is making a traffic mess to try to get that ball past the Wave Football Club keeper, which is really kind of how Wave Football Club got that goal.
It's true.
That's a great Kurt Angle impression you did just there, by the way. It's true. It's true. And there, ladies and gentlemen, is the wrestling reference you've been waiting for, and it came just as we're nearing the 31st minute of this opening half.
I thought you were referring to my stocky stature and bald head.
No, you're not bald.
Oh, I'm working on it.
So am I.
Have you seen the trailer for the new Toy Story movie?
I have not.
It looks hilarious. There's a relatable moment where Woody appears and he's wearing his cowboy hat, and he takes it off, and you see that he has a shiny bald spot in the back of his head.
Very John Cena-esque.
Yes. Forky is back in the new Toy Story movie. It just looks like it's going to be another great entry from the folks at Pixar. I think the main storyline revolves around the younger sibling of what's the boy's name from the
Andy?
first movie? Andy, yes. So Andy's little sister moves from playing with toys to playing with a tablet who becomes the enemy of the toys.
That sounds like almost like Terminator 4. The technology is taking over.
Yeah, if there's a scene where she slowly drops into lava, that would be fantastic.
And then gives a thumbs up in the end.
Ben Sullivan continues to work overtime.
He's all over the place. I'm going to make a confession here. I haven't seen a Toy Story since the original.
You are missing out. That is one thing I will miss as my daughter gets older and is on the cusp of being an adolescent and then a teenager. It's weird if I go to kids movies without a kid. We saw a great movie this weekend, The Sheep Detective.
Oh,
Came out on Mother's Day weekend.
And that's Hugh Jackman, right?
Hugh Jackman, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Bryan Cranston, Emma Thompson. It's quite a cast.
I
great movie.
assume everyone you named, not named Hugh Jackman, plays a sheep.
Emma Thompson is a human. But,
Okay.
yeah, the others are sheep. And soccer related, Brett, what is his name from Ted Lasso? He also plays a sheep. In fact, he plays two sheep.
Oh. At the same time?
Yes, but they only speak one at a time.
Okay. Wave back in the penalty area. Oh! Alex Cruz just in time to knock that little dribbler wide of the net. And we're going to have another corner kick for Wave Football Club. Let's
Wave
watch that
back
on the
in the
replay.
penalty area.
Alex Cruz
just hitting there.
Alex Cruz. Man, good thing he didn't cut his fingernails
Wave
before
back
tonight's
in the
match,
penalty
'cause
area.
that was the difference right
I
there.
was thinking he must have
Alex
been doing some
Cruz.
finger stretching exercises prior to tonight's game, and I'm glad he did.
The official talking to somebody. Rodriguez. I think the Wave Football Club tried the old hurry up there, but it looks like they also caught themselves by surprise.
And I'm fine with it.
New Star Wars coming out that has me excited as a nerd.
Yes, I'm curious to see which direction they'll go, because the Mandalorian was a little bit more mature, a little bit darker, but it looks like the movie's trying to hit more of a family sweet spot.
And every time a new Star Wars movie comes out, and maybe this is just the Gen X me talking, where are my commemorative glasses? How come I cannot go to a fast food restaurant and buy for $1.99 with a purchase commemorative glasses?
You know, I think in honor of Gen X's aging eyes, they should have commemorative bifocals.
Yes, that's. Thank you. Who said that? We're in the 35th minute. Wave Football Club 1. Your homestanding Blue Ridge Lads 0. Desperate need of a win. Desperate need of some goals. Desperate need of some positivity, some positive energy when it comes to soccer out there.
You're right. You know, although it doesn't seem like the Blue Ridge FC club is looking or feeling dispirited, they're still keeping up the attack. I think there's still a sense that the game has not gotten beyond them, especially if we're able to make something happen before the halftime whistle.
You can see the camera angle. You can see the fans on the hill here. Remember, it is free admission to come watch Blue Ridge FC at Horizon's Edge Sports Campus in beautiful Harrisburg, Virginia. If you're thinking about vacation into this wonderful region of the country, visit Skyline Drive or any of the other attractions, come on by if you're in a Saturday and we happen to be home.
And you meant home here at the field, right? Or were you inviting?
No, I'm certainly not inviting the general public to my house.
Like you'll fry up some pierogies. And,
My pierogies. That's like a nightmare for my poor introverted wife, I'm sure. Is having strangers just knocking on the door of the home on a random Saturday wondering where Jim and Jeremy are. Excuse me, where Jim and the answer are. Yes. Oh, Alex Cruz again. Man, just jumping around all over the place. It's good to see. Oh, Alex Cruz again.
good spatial awareness there if he hadn't have.
Oh, Alex Cruz again. To knock that ball out of the way. Oh, Alex Cruz again.
I wonder if he teaches yoga. I need to take some lessons from that guy.
What is that? The praying mantis? Is that what that was? The down dog? I don't know.
The leaping kangaroo.
Yes, the leaping willow. Willows do not leap.
Nor do they weep, and yet.
You know. What's going on? What I missed?
Shove.
Oh, boy.
Unclear from who, but it was a Wave player that fell to the ground. And the yellow card to Blue Ridge FC's number 17, Riley Queen. Referee trying to regain control of some flared tempers.
No doubt sternly talking to everyone in that that goal area right now. Wave Football Club corner kick is afoot. Oh, Alex Cruz just getting in there, getting dirty with everybody, punching that ball away, but it's going to be another corner kick for Wave FC. He's not afraid of anything, is he?
He moves his body to be in the way, and if he can't get his torso in the way, he'll get his hands in the way.
Spending way too much time on this end of the pitch. Man, we got a free kicker coming here. There's some big guys on that Wade Football Club squad, isn't there?
I think they maybe they moonlight as a rugby team.
My goodness. Free kick coming. Blue Ridge forming a four-man wall right in front of them. He's going to try to bend this around or make the pass. Let's see what he does here. Oh, he tried to bend it, but it was a little too far to the right and a little too high. And no damage done there. The score stays 1-0 in favor of Wade. Tried to bend it, but it was a little too far to the right and a little too high. And no damage. Oh, he tried to bend it, but it was a little. Who's got a man?
Like that.
Oh, no. A lot going on there, but nothing in the end.
Which has been said about our commentary. I believe.
A lot going on there, but really nothing in the end. We're like the egg salad sandwich of commentary crews. And I don't know what that means. It's like when
overpriced in an airport, or
when there's just nothing else in the house and you're hungry. It's like, oh, let me go listen to Jeremy and Jim. Oh, I got a dozen eggs. Let me make an egg salad sandwich. But do not cut the crust off because I don't know. Moving on. Hey, Blue Ridge FC's got possession. We're coming back the other way. A lot of long passes for Blue Ridge. Not a lot of short go-get-ems.
Shield!
42nd minute, Wave Football Club 1, Blue Ridge FC 0 here at this Horizons Edge Sports Complex outside Harrisburg, Virginia, in this Virginia South Conference. Oh! Oh! And we got ourselves a penalty kick. So now it's guessing time. Has Alex Cruz done the homework? Does he know which way this kicker tends to go? Let's watch. Oh, wonderful,
Well done,
Alex
Alex.
Cruz. Wonderful. That's got to be super intimidating for a keeper to have a PK in front of you, and for him just to guess the right way. Wonderful save. Keeps it 1-0.
Heavy shove against Isai Rodriguez.
That's got to be your spark. That's got to be your spark, lads. Let's go. Your keeper showing out. Now it's time for the offense to show out, to come back the other way and put a goal after that would be perfection, and what a great way to go into the locker room at half, or the tent at half, whichever way you want to look at it.
Looks like the referee is exchanging some words with Bobby Mongold. Of the home matches we've had this season, this seems like the most, how should I put it, tense, a little conflictual.
Yes, very whistle-laden as well. It is a little tense. Chippy out there, isn't it?
It is. I think it was a Heisman Trophy looking move there with the kind of the shove away and the block. The gloves, if they were ever on, seem to be off. Oh. Poor footing on the pitch. Couldn't get to the ball in time.
Let's see how much injury time that the official is going to put on as we're now past the 45-minute mark. Possibly the one last attack here. Oh, Alex Cruz just doing Alex Cruz things. Another spectacular save, this time diving to his left. And he's probably going to get one more out of him, and there it is. And oh, goodness. Goodness gracious me. Alex Cruz putting on just an absolute clinic out there. Eyeballing what's probably, shaping up to be his second man of the match.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I kind of hope it goes to an offensive player after
right.
some more goals, but if not, boy, he's a great contender.
Oh man, he's doing everything he can do to keep Blue Ridge in this match. Nice through pass. Last gasp attack here for the half. Oh no! Oh, just couldn't make it happen there. And there's the double whistle, and that's going to end the half. Wave Football Club 1, Blue Ridge FC 0 after the first 45 minutes of this United Premier Soccer League Virginia South matchup, brought to you by Domino's and Bridge Phase, and we'll be back after halftime.
there one at Harrisonburg?
Billy Jacks and a Jack Brown. Yes.
So I took Kristen Jack Brown from Charlottesville.
Welcome back to tonight's broadcast of Blue Ridge FC hosting Wave Football Club in this United Premier Soccer League Virginia South Conference matchup brought to you by Domino's and Bridge Phase. I'm Jim Sack alongside my broadcast partner Jeremy the Answer Aldrich, and we're live from Horizon's Edge Sports Campus in Harrisburg, Virginia. Wave Football Club 1, your homestanding Blue Ridge Lads 0. Jeremy, the story of that first half probably was the play of Alex Cruz in goal for Blue Ridge.
You know, he was stretching, he was moving, he was putting on, as you said, a clinic, I think maybe a yoga clinic, getting some deep stretches in there, and the scoreline could have been a lot different if it weren't for his intervention.
Yes, I think if he wasn't playing as well as he was tonight, this score right now is probably at the very least 3-0. As we're starting the second 45 minutes of this UPSL Virginia South Conference matchup brought to you by Domino's and Bridge Phase.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. And, you know, although we have been answering with some good offensive play, we haven't really had many shots on goal for the Blue Ridge FC side. So their goalkeeper a little more relaxed.
And that could maybe be to their disadvantage. He might need to knock some dust off here. And if Blue Ridge FC, right at the start of this second half, can start making a push, this might be the golden opportunity for him, since the Wave Football Club keeper has not seen a whole heck of a lot of action over the first 45 minutes. And we're off.
Love to see some dust knocking. Let's see.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do some dust knocking.
Little fancy footwork there from the Wave player. Layden Mungold says, no thanks, I'll take that ball, please. Layden once again, our captain, as he has been, I believe, for every home game this season.
And it's going to bounce around again. Alex Cruz, nice save, dive into his right. But you can't have a Wave Football Club. You can't have a Wave Football Club attacker that wide open in the penalty area.
And yet.
And yet there he was. But thank the soccer gods for Alex Cruz able to make the save there and keep this a 1-0 game less than a minute into the second half.
Due to the scoreline, I was unable to secure head coach Adam Sharp coming to sing for us at the halftime.
But we got another 44 minutes, so who knows? Maybe they come out with the wind and he can do his rendition of Frank Sinatra's My Way.
In my eyes, that was fair footwork there, but the referee blows the whistle.
And man, he should not be able to dance around that much in the penalty area. The Blue Ridge defense has got to come up and beat him there. Man, he should.
A convergence of about 4 Blue Ridge players.
And
man, that offensive player, but yeah, he. But for the grace of God and the laws of physics, that ball could have gone a little more south. I was reminded during the half that today is May 16, and it is a day for Simpsons fans to remember as the day that Homer came out of a coma in a season 4 clip show episode. The premise was that Homer was sent into a coma by one of Bart's pranks, and came out 7 weeks later on May 16th.
Oh, well, that's a good way after this match to go home and have yourself a Duff. Duff man.
Duff man. You know, I'm not missing any wrestling tonight, but I am missing the Eurovision Song Contest Grand Final.
Oh.
Which
I didn't know you're a Eurovision man.
I love Eurovision. I think it's so campy, it's so fun. Occasionally the songs are even good, and I'm very eager to see which country is taking home the win tonight. So don't spoil it for me if you already know.
I was introduced to Eurovision, I believe it was Eurovision, when I was taking Italian class in high school.
Oh, yeah.
And our Italian teacher, Mr. D'Annunzio or DeBraccio, I forgot one of the two, brought in a VHS. He recorded Eurovision. and it was extremely interesting to my young American eyes.
Yeah, Eurovision's been around for I think 75 years, I believe. It was some milestone year this year, and of course in the United States you wouldn't even be aware of it unless you knew someone from Europe. Until in recent years, it's begun to be streamed on Peacock, and I think this year on YouTube as well.
And while you're on YouTube trying to find Eurovision, make sure you slap that like and subscribe button of the Blue Ridge FC YouTube channel.
I love that idea. Can we do some search engine optimization so that the word, when people start typing Euro, it auto-completes with Blue Ridge FC?
The kids call it SEOs.
That's the chief executive? No, that's a different thing.
Oh, Alex Cruz again! Somebody stop him. That's from The Mask.
That's the chief executive? No, that's a different thing.
Oh, Alex Cruz again! My goodness, just
that's the
again,
chief
and doing everything he can to keep
thing.
his lads in this match. And now let's look to the offense. Let's look to the offense to take advantage of the play of their defensive captain right now and their defensive leader, which is Alex Cruz.
Now, you've often asked me, what do you think the locker room pep talk was during halftime? And I'm curious what you think it might have been this game.
As someone who, Jeremy, I spent 25 years as a sports journalist before I left the business back in 2022. And I had the opportunity to sit in some locker room halftimes for some high school teams. And my favorite was when a player took control of that halftime speech. And I feel like if there's a player on that pitch right now that I hope stood up and said something, I hope it was Alex Cruz, because he is throwing everything into the wind to keep this match as close as possible, and especially after that first half performance, especially after he stopped that penalty kick. I mean, what is that? It's like an 80% turn, isn't it, on penalty kicks? Maybe higher than that.
That sounds right.
If I was Alex Cruz, I would have had the ball underneath my arm, and I would have been just rah-rahing this squad, pleading with the offense, let's go, I got your backs, let's just make this happen. And that's what I would have liked to see at halftime, and maybe that's what happened.
I like that thought, and as I think about it, we have seen some moxie particularly from defender Ben Sullivan and midfielder and captain Layden Mongol, but we really haven't seen a lot of action from our forwards.
No, and I think that's the issue right now. That was the issue after the first 45 minutes. Granted, we're only in the 52nd minute right now in the second half, but so far, again, Alex Cruz has already made 2 spectacular saves, and we're only 6 minutes into this second half. I feel like moxie could be another Simpsons reference. I feel like Grandpa Simpson says that a lot.
Grandpa Simpson's not as humorously elderly as he once was to me. I identify with some of the travails he complains of.
Ah, yes, and you too wear an onion as a belt.
That was the fashion in the day.
As is the style of the day. My goodness, the first 7 seasons, the writing on the first 7 seasons of that show was just second to none, wasn't it?
I've begun rewatching them some with my daughter now that she's old enough to get more of the jokes and for maybe some of the more mature humor to be okay. And the first seasons were actually a little rougher than I remembered. They weren't as polished. They were still finding their way very much in their voice as a show. But then when you started hitting seasons 4, 5, 6, 7, it's just firing on all cylinders. And even when I catch a newer episode every now and again, they still got flashes of brilliance. They still have lots of jokes packed into the background scenes. They've got they still have something new to say, and that's pretty cool for a show that's been around as long as
right.
Simpsons.
Alex Cruz again. I call it the Conan O'Brien effect because he was one of the lead writers on that show during those glory years. I believe the seasons 3, 4, 5, and 6, and it shows. And it's just razor sharp wit, just like the razor sharp play of Alex Cruz right now, who I keep telling myself I'm going to keep track of his saves every week, but I always forget a pen.
We would need quite an abacus to keep track of tonight's saves. We'd be over in definitely into the tens column, if not the hundreds.
No, it would be up there if I knew how to use an abacus.
I'm surprised that that wasn't a part of your growing up with in the wavy gravy Ishtar years.
Open! Be dangerous!
I mean, I played with an abacus as a child. I believe in grammar school that was one of those things that always kind of came up. But
I believe I went to school with someone named Atticus. But that was
are you serious?
no.
Okay. No, here we go. No. No, see, that's what they just. Come on, give me some sustained attacks here, please.
The Wave offensive player there just kind of sailing past several Blue Ridge FC defenders without much of a response.
No, and I don't know what. I mean, surely they know the job that needs to be done here on the pitch tonight, and I would just like to see a little more urgency out of the offense. And there's still time, and when you get
Queen working up some urgency there for you, but
that's what I'm looking for.
Off to number 3, Isaiah Rodriguez. Isaiah trying.
Oh, there you go. Pull the trigger. Ah.
A little bit of pulling and shoving right in front of the referee, so whistle's blown.
Not the place you want to pull and shove. You want to do that behind the referee, where you can't see you. There was silence there from me, and I apologize, Jeremy. I was trying to look up if abacus was one of the modern constellations, because most of those tend to be in the southern sky, and while the northern sky gives us the mythological creatures and the people like Orion and Cassiopeia, in the southern hemisphere, the modern constellations, we get like the Loot.
Huh. I was not aware of that. That's pretty cool.
You think a Loot constellation's cool?
Well, it looks a heck of a lot easier to remember than some of the constellation names.
Okay, that's fair. You know me, I'll vehemently defend the northern constellations.
I appreciate your.
You hit a trigger point with me there.
It did seem to.
How
bring
dare you
something
think a
out in
Loot
you.
is a good constellation,
Yeah.
sir?
Do they also have a recorder?
Yeah, I'm sure they do. You're still the answer, sir.
Oh. The question is why. See, when you call me the answer, I think of Bobby the Brain Heenan, and in that case, the brain wasn't meant in love. So I'm just.
Oh, he's one of the.
See,
He's
when you call me the answer, I think of Bobby the Brain.
arguably one of the greatest heel managers in the history of professional wrestling.
I would enjoy being a heel manager, I think.
He was absolutely spectacular, and I often think back to his friendship with Gorilla Monsoon
Yeah.
and just how fantastic they were on, what was it, Saturday mornings? WWF Saturday mornings was the show that they hosted together, and I'll never forget when Gorilla Monsoon passed, and Bobby Heenan made that announcement on Monday Night Raw, I believe it was, on Nitro, WCW Nitro, and just the emotion behind it. Didn't mean to bring the broadcast down with that, but Bobby Heenan, rest in peace, fantastic wrestling icon. Oh, Kelly's Cruz again. Yeah, stick a fork in him. He's done. My goodness.
I've heard there's a relatively new book about Gorilla Monsoon's life that's out. I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but it's on my TBR.
Yes,
file.
the Cornet podcast talked about her recently.
I wonder if we could do a heel manager situation here in the UPSL. I think that could really up the drama.
I tell you, I think that'd be a great idea, and I would push Adam Sharp to take that role.
Adam the Hair Sharp.
Yes, yes. H-A-I-R. We're not calling him a rabbit-like.
Yes. His ears are normally sized. I'm not aware that he has a fuzzy tail.
And I don't know his feelings about carrots.
Wow, we're really bringing you the hard-hitting angles tonight.
Oh, you're killing me. Oh, we're entering the 61st minute. Wave Football Club 1, Blue Ridge 0.
What is the difference between a rabbit and a hare? I know there is one, but it's not coming to mind what it is. Because in the Bugs Bunny cartoons, they frequently treat them as interchangeable, hare and rabbit and bunny.
You telling me the Bugs Bunny lied to me? Because I feel like that's where I got most of my, all my education, really, was from watching Looney Tunes.
Oh, they still hold up. We've been watching some 1950s Looney Tunes in our house. And they, especially the symphony and opera.
Oh, goodness gracious. My introduction to
episodes.
classical music. Oh, here we go. Nice
Classic.
move by Riley Queen there. That's your urgency, but he needs 4 other people to join him on that. Group effort, team effort.
Yeah, and he didn't really seem to be eager to pass off the ball to any teammates either there. And I think we've seen that throughout the season, that sometimes he gets excited, and we really haven't seen him convert yet because it doesn't quite feel like our offense has gelled together yet. In the waning weeks of the season, hopefully we can still make that happen.
And now I'm very curious what the difference between a rabbit and a hare is. Hares are larger, have longer ears with black tips, and are born with fur and open eyes.
Oh, okay.
They belong to the same family, though they're different species with different traits.
Okay. Black. So as I guess if you're looking at an adult, you're looking for the black tip on the ears because you wouldn't know how they were born once you saw.
Or you're just asking, were you born with hair or an eyes open, sir? Or ma'am, whichever. Oh, Rodriguez is just magical with his footwork. Oh, that was a nifty little kick there by Mr. Sullivan.
Well, seems like that was a surprising whistle.
Yeah, I'm not going to get anyone's bad side and question why that whistle was blown.
I have it on good authority that he can't hear us. So
Okay. Okay. Why was that whistle blown for Blue Ridge FC whilst they are on the attack? I feel like you just got to let that play out. But anyway, I digress. A lot of the first aggression of the match. If you're just joining us on the Blue Ridge FC YouTube channel, make sure you click that like button, make sure you subscribe, and make sure that you know that I'm Jim Sacco alongside my broadcast partner, Jeremy the Answer Eldridge. We're coming to you live from Horizons Edge Sports Complex in Harrisburg, Virginia. The score right now, Wave Football Club 1, Blue Ridge FC 0. This is a UPSL Virginia South Conference match.
we were talking about this a little bit over halftime, Jim. Horizons Edge tomorrow will be hosting sports card show.
Oh.
And so that should be a lot of fun. They had one here a few months ago, and it was jam-packed, I'll tell you. They did have some soccer cards available. They had some wrestling memorabilia available, lots of Pokemon, lots of baseball, lots of basketball, as one would expect. Actually, recently was in Waynesboro, a city not too far from here, at a small sports card shop there, and got a specialty pack of collectible cards that included some presidential memorabilia. So they would take like letters that presidents had actually written and cut them up and include them in special cards within these packs. I believe it's called President of the United States 2025 collection. You can look it up if you're interested in it. I bought a very expensive box and unfortunately did not really get any great memorabilia. I got a stamp from Eisenhower and a quarter from Lyndon B. Johnson.
Oh, okay.
Nothing with signatures.
Oh.
We are really pulley and shovey still.
Oh, was he kicked? No, he was not kicked in the face. Looked like if it was, it would have been inadvertent. It wasn't like a purposeful kick in the face.
Just yanked, he fell over, and then the Wave player kind of jumped over his head a little bit there.
Going back to Pokemon. I'm not a Pokemon person. I am a Jigglypuff mark. I do find Jigglypuff to be quite adorable, and I would like him as a friend.
Well, that's that maybe explains why we've gotten along so well. I've been compared to Jigglypuff on
by whom, sir?
More than one occasion. Well, whenever I'm in the company of 8-year-olds, it's either Jigglypuff or Peter Griffin. So I prefer Jigglypuff.
Oh goodness! All right, now, oh come on. That's what they got to take advantage of, they being Blue Ridge. Is when you have that opportunity, you got a guy sitting in the penalty area with the ball at his feet. That was interesting. Is someone getting booked here? No. You have that opportunity, you got a guy sitting in the penalty area with the ball going on. That was everybody's fault there. That was have that opportunity, you got a guy sitting each other down on that one. That's soccer, though, for you. People say it's, when I was growing up, it was like, oh, play it. It's a lot less, mano-y-mano, physical than American football. And then I started playing soccer, and I realized, okay, yeah, I'm still getting a little bruised out there.
Certainly very physical, certainly very great for the cardio, great for the muscle development as well.
Thank you, doctor.
Yes.
Or nurse practitioner.
Yes. I maybe not even.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, flag was up. So who calls you Peter Griffin?
Again, when you work in a school system and you wear brown pants and a blue shirt. I have a cleft chin. And I do have that weird laugh, too. Speaking of The Simpsons, Homer's weight is really not well established in Simpsons canon.
No, it is not.
Because sometimes he's enormously comically overweight, and then sometimes he's more in the 200 to 230 range. Certainly the episode where he wears the moo-moo.
Yes, well, that's a classic. The work from home moo-moo is a iconic episode. Oh, that would have been a good opportunity if with that lazy pass. And Wave getting lazy in the penalty area with the ball. And speaking of ball, we had a soccer ball that about made its way up to the mezzanine.
Would have been a nice memento.
Yes. I'm curious, is this like baseball? Do you get to keep the ball if it goes into the crowd? I'm not sure.
Usually they throw it back.
The travel basketball teams getting a little rowdy up here on the mezzanine, but our muscle with After Phase Media went over there and took care of business for us. They have quieted down, so you can hear our soulful stylings, which I know you're just clamoring for.
I just got a text that said, "Please bring back the screaming teenagers."
Yes.
All right, well.
Please bring back the monkeys. Sorry, they're not coming back. I think half of them are dead, aren't they?
You mean the band, the Monkeys?
Yeah, well, yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. I would imagine, yeah, because they were. Well, I don't know.
They're from that wavy gravy
contemporaneous
era.
with the Beatles, and,
Yeah.
and
How many Beatles are left?
Paul and Ringo's still around, right?
Is Ringo?
George and John, I believe, are dead, but
I'm going to look that up now.
all right, well, getting it close to the goal there. Not terribly dangerous, but
My goodness, Ringo Starr is 85. So he is still alive. And I'm going to look up if there's any surviving monkeys around. Mickey Dolenz is the only surviving member of the Monkees.
well, if I had to pick one to survive, it would have been him or Davy Jones.
Didn't one of the Monkees' mothers invent whiteout?
Do tell.
Yeah, I'm trying. I feel like, or is that just a wives'
Might
tale?
have been Sade.
Yes. Well, we're not with that geographical background.
I was looking for whiteout in my office the other day, and it's just not something you find in offices anymore. It used to be a pretty basic office supply, and I guess the need for whiteout is a lot different than it used to be.
So it wasn't a fever dream. Betty Nesmith Graham, mother of Michael Nesmith. Oh. Did indeed invent the typewriter correction fluid known as liquid paper. Michael Nesmith. Oh.
Good to know. I'm gonna store that one away. So Riley Queen
Nesmith
desperate to make
Graham,
something
mother of
happen
Michael
there,
Nesmith.
but
Oh.
the flag goes.
Nesmith Graham, mother of Michael Nesmith. Oh.
Hey, wait, be smart.
Riley's got the fire in these last few moments.
He has. He has.
That's Mike.
Someone must have let him know, hey, we're down 1-0. The clock's melting away. We need points and goals. Or goals and points.
Yeah, one.
Blue Ridge player on the turf. I don't see a number.
Lead Mongol.
Cross shot. Ooh, just can't corral it. We got it. Riley Quinn's got it just outside the penalty area. Take the shot, pull the trigger. Got an open man there. Into the danger zone. Easily corralled by the Wave keeper.
We got a few substitutions since the half that we didn't note. Number 24 is Landon Grady. And number 47 at midfield is Mike Oropeza.
Does it depress you seeing all these birth dates with the twos and?
They all start with 20 something, and it won't be long before some of them are 201 something.
Oh, my goodness.
The ravages of time
Yes.
come for us all.
Like sands through the hourglass. These are the days of our lives.
Did any other soap operas have great opening lines like did General
No.
Hospital have an opening line like that? Or
No, I don't know anything about that.
As the World Turns. And that's
Da-
the extent of my soap opera knowledge.
Yeah, Bold and the Beautiful.
Bold and the Beautiful,
There was a brief period of my life where I was just hardcore into the Bold and the Beautiful. Corner kick, wave. Looks like it might be. Yeah, it's gonna. Well, not really clear it out. Yeah, we don't. Maybe we could scrub that from the internet as well. My previous addiction to the Bold and the Beautiful. But that's what the Attitude Era of wrestling did to me. I was just so into that soap opera at night that during the day having a secondary soap opera to get into.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It satisfied. It scratched that itch that I had.
Well, you know, it's funny as when you're younger, you think all of these different, I guess I'll say, art forms are wildly different from each other and occupy completely separate and unpermeable spaces. But as you get older, you start to see, wow, everything is kind of like everything else in some way. And wrestling is kind of like soap operas, and Eurovision is kind of like soccer.
That was. I mean, there's Alex Cruz. There's no way he was getting to that. Perfectly. Upper left-hand corner of the onion bag, and wave to
is kind of like
Blue
soccer.
Ridge FC 0 at the midway point of the second half. 76 minutes into this match, and the hole just keeps getting deeper. Deflating.
Yeah. I was just looking back at the records. We did not have a goal at home during our last home match against Richmond United, but we did have a goal at home in the Skyline Elite match about a month ago. That has been,
There we go.
Oh,
Take it. Hell, and there's a quick answer.
and that has
There we go.
Oh,
Take
oh,
it. Hell, and there. Didn't panic. Ball at his feet.
that has
There we
maintained
go.
composure.
Take it. Hell,
Able
and
to
there's
punch it in.
there. And just like that, if you blinked, you missed it.
That has
There we
been
go.
2-1.
Take it. Hell. Wave over Blue Ridge FC, but that's what they need to now build off it.
And to complete that thought, just before the goal, we have only had one goal at home prior to tonight. So that is our second goal at home this season
And from the captain,
from the captain. He deserves to have that, and hopefully many more.
the peaks and valleys of a soccer match. Literally 45 seconds ago, I think the word out of one of our mouths was deflated. And then, boom, just like that, Mongol finds the back of the net. And what was 2-0 is now 2-1. Plenty of time as we're in the 78th minute for an equalizer, and maybe enough time to take the lead.
Well, Blue Ridge FC certainly not giving up the ghost, and that last goal seems to have brought a new burst of energy.
Let's see how they can do on this corner kick. Love to see a nice set piece here. Put that ball in the air, in front of the net. Let's see if we can find a head and put it in there. Oh, bouncing around a little bit. but it's going to be cleared out by Wave.
Les Cabalisa picking it up for Blue Ridge FC. And I've noticed that he kind of seems to have a goalkeeper's eye. He stands back as a defender and takes a look down the field, across the field, kind of trying to determine where to move the ball for play. And I love seeing that because, you know, it gets that roll a little bit further out from the net and still allows you to have kind of a play builder in the backfield.
With the way that Alex Cruz and the defense has been playing, I'd like to see that. I just want to see that goal that they just put up on the scoreboard turn into almost like because we've been waiting for everything to kind of align all season.
Yeah.
The defense and the offense to just completely align and both be doing their jobs at the same time. Now, I would love to see a continuation of that here over the next, 11 minutes. Because then good things are going to happen. That equalizer is going to get put into the net, and then maybe if we're lucky, we're going to draw ahead.
Bowman. Stop.
What, him hitting you?
We'll take you back inside if you can't listen.
Wait, have you ever done one? What? A head off? Oh, yeah. It don't hurt. Why are you used to that? Either way.
Second.
Yeah, they always do things like that.
Wave sizing up the defense. Probably not the shot you want to take there.
That's fine with me. If they want to take bad shots from far away a couple more times, that'd be all
Especially
right.
when they have numbers.
Yeah.
If you're just joining us, you're like, hey, this is late in the game. Well, we did have an earlier start time this week by an hour. Normal match time is usually 7:30. We started at 6:30 this week.
Oh, they're not playing? Do they switch out the people? Do you guys switch out? We haven't started up games yet. At the end of summer. Oh my goodness.
I think part of the reason for that is that when teams travel from further away, there's some UPSL rules about how late you can get back.
Oh, okay, that makes sense because this squad's got what, a good 3-hour drive back after this, give or take.
Easily. I guess it depends which side of the tunnel up, and it looks like
Just another Stern talking to.
Waves player getting a little lippy with the referee. I thought I saw him reach into the pocket, but
Do you have ice cream?
And also depending on traffic. We know 81 is a bear. We also know 64 once you get into Richmond, and then east of Richmond is a bear as well.
Why not do full fast?
And then Tidewater is a whole different animal.
Over there.
I believe, is this the furthest an opponent will travel to Horizons Edge Sports Campus to face Blue Ridge?
for this conference, I believe that's the case, yes.
Oh,
Oh, that seems
okay. Well, we're going to let that go, I see.
Riley shrugs at him.
Yeah, as he should. There you go, break it up. That was,
Wade Mungo says, "No,
yeah,
that's
that
enough
was
of that."
that was just oddly slow moving, that attack by Wave, wasn't it? It seemed like everyone was waiting for Blue Ridge to put an end to it, which Mongol finally did.
You know, I have to say, in addition to scoring our Blue Ridge FC goal so far tonight, Layden still maintains a maturity on the field, a composure that really is outstanding for someone, especially since he is actually one of the younger players on the team.
And I think that maturity was very evident with that goal. It came sliding across the goal area. Oh, hang on, we got a wave on the attack. Ooh.
Okay.
Alex Cruz comes out to meet him to turn it away. And it's a turnover. Back to the point, it was just a slow roller that got away from the wave keeper, rolled across the goal area, and there was Mongold all by himself and just maintained composure and calmly just popped it in.
Made it look quite easy. Listeners, we've got number 27, Steve
Hang
Carranza.
on, we got a wave on the attack.
Performer for
Ooh,
this season's past.
the goal area. Uh-oh. Not sure exactly what's going on here.
So we've got a wave
Oh,
player
we got a wave player on the
laying
ground.
on the field and a trainer coming on to check him out.
Apparently much to the chagrin of the Blue Ridge FC bench.
Captain Leighton Mongold appears to be making a case to the referee, perhaps about continued play. And Coach Bobby Mongold appears to be recipient of a talking to and perhaps a little more. Certainly has brought the game to a screeching stop while we wait for the referee and Coach Mongold to
Shake hands and make up.
yes, they have broken up their discussion, but there were no hugs or kisses at the end of that one. Steve Carranza with the throw-in.
Chapman. Be running around.
To Riley Queen.
Ooh, nifty little moves there.
Yeah, works
Getting
his
through
way
a lot of
some-
traffic. Oh, and there he's get tripped up there just outside the penalty area.
That did not look like it was on the ball. It looked like it was on the ankle.
So this could be a dangerous free kick right here. And a great opportunity for the equalizer. We're in the 87th minute. Time moving away fast. Wave 2, Blue Ridge FC 1. With a golden opportunity here.
Number 10, Giancarlo Cercanian taking the kick.
Wave putting a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-man wall. 4-man wall, excuse me, in front of the kicker.
Faking out going
There
on
it is, bends it. Oh,
just outside.
wide right.
From that angle, it almost looked like it went in.
Yeah,
The reactions in the faking out going
there
on
it is,
the
bends
end.
it. Oh, it was just wide right. Couldn't quite get. There it is, bends it. Oh, and the Wave goalkeeper just calmly watches it sail past. Orianka Flow, pure moods. Did that commercial ever? Did you ever like fall asleep in college with the TV on and that commercial woke you up?
It's a great way to fall asleep or wake up.
Yes, this is true. It's one would say it is a pure mood. There's been a lot of music talk tonight. More music talk than wrestling, I feel like.
And fans, if you have an opinion about whether we should have more music talk, more wrestling talk, or just shutting up, please let us know on our socials, certainly on our YouTube page, or on our Facebook or Instagram.
Enya, the Monkees, the Beatles,
Grandmaster Flash?
Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, my favorite. Whoever did Boogie Down Bronx, I do not remember.
Although the Wave is ahead, they're looking a little. They're looking like they're pretty desperate to widen their lead. They seem a little bit. I don't know. they're not quite calm and in control in the way that they were for most of this half.
Maybe all our talk of the 3-hour drive has them just wanting to get on the bus and heading home.
Yeah.
And Boogie Down Bronx was performed by Man Parrish. Parrish. A little more old school hip hop / rap for our fans out there who have no doubt are on the Blue Ridge FC YouTube page, have already smashed that like and subscribe button in anticipation of our next broadcast and finishing up tonight. Though we are close to finishing up tonight as we enter the 90th minute.
Music fans may be excited about the halftime show of the FIFA World Cup 2026 final, which will take place this July. It will include Madonna,
Ooh.
Shakira,
Ooh.
and BTS.
Oh, wow. Wow. I believe the last time the World Cup was in the States was John Cicada, or Cicada? How do you pronounce it? John Cicada performed and fell through the stage at the opening ceremonies. Injured his leg, yet finished the performance.
Wow.
Do you know who the MC was of the opening ceremonies?
Who was the MC?
Oprah.
Hey.
Because it took place at Soldier Field in Chicago.
Was she able to give everyone in the stadium a gift of some
No,
kind? that
no,
day?
not
No.
at all.
I also see somewhat potentially less of a firework, but nonetheless a good opening show for the FIFA World Cup opening ceremonies. Katy Perry, Michael Bublé, and Alanis Morissette.
Oh, Alanis Morissette. No doubt she'll be doing the opening ceremonies in Canada, being a Canadian.
Oh, could be.
My Gen X mind will never be able to wrap itself around the fact that it was Dave Coulier that put all that angst inside her for her to write the song "You Ought to Know." I will never be able to wrap my mind around that.
One of those inexplicable romances. I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Yes.
And sometimes the heart wants someone who makes jackalope jokes. What was the show that he had? It was
crying out!
It wasn't Funniest Home Videos. It was
with the guy with the fantastic hair, almost rivals the hair of Adam Sharp. Stamos.
Oh well, Full House.
Full
yeah,
House.
but he had. Didn't he also host some kind of?
Oh, I'm sure he
video
did.
show
I'm
or
sure he
humor
did.
show?
Oh, he had to. I feel like I see him. It was like a version of That's Incredible, like a more modern version of That's Incredible. I feel like the Adam Sharp, John Stamos hair comparison got lost in the shuffle there.
I'm sorry. Yes, I.
No,
let's
you're
give it the full attention it deserves.
No, you're locked in on finding out what variety show Dave Coulier hosted.
America's Funniest People. America's Funniest People.
Oh, I feel like they were trying to piggyback off the popularity of America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yes. In fact, it debuted as America's Funniest Part 2. They were really trying to ride that wave.
And I'll tell you, they had the marketing geniuses working on that one at ABC, didn't they?
It's hard to describe to young people in this day of streaming and 4,000 different services and niche viewing possibilities what TV night was like in the 80s and 90s, where your whole family had to sit down around one television.
Oh,
that would have been nice. And you had to talk to each other and choose one show to watch together.
Right. And you had to wait once a week to watch funny videos.
That's right. And nothing was as exciting as hearing your brother or sister say, "The commercials are finishing, the show's back on," and racing back into the room from getting your snacks or doing whatever you were doing. Speaking of feeling old.
That's a segue. Oh, Alex Cruz again, continuing his man of the match night with another save. That's a heck of a segue, by the way.
Yeah, so many people know that Wilford Brimley, when cast in the film Cocoon,
yes.
which was about old people.
Oh, that's the whistle.
There it is.
That's going to end it. Wave 2, Blue Ridge FC 1. Time to remind you that this home match brought to you by Domino's. Domino's is our primary home sponsor, is a locally owned Domino's franchises, which number 18 stores across the Shenandoah Valley and Central Virginia. Becca Miller has been an outstanding supporter of youth athletics in our area. Learn more at Domino's.com.
As well as Bridge Phase Media, our data and analysis partner, which was founded by JMU graduates Matt Stratford and Dan Belliea. Bridge Phase is a mission-focused technology company that designs and builds secure digital solutions powering national security, government efficiency, and real-world impact. Learn more at bridgephase.com.
And, of course, our home jersey sleeve sponsor, LD&B, a local institution since 1974. LD&B Insurance Services is an independent, employee-owned company with a commitment to doing right by their customers and doing good in the communities they serve. LD&B offers a comprehensive range of insurance and financial services to individuals and businesses in the Central Shenandoah Valley and beyond. Learn more at ldmbinsurance.com.
And in addition to our socials, you can follow the club on our club app, plus.fan. Plus.fan connects fans and teams to give behind-the-scenes access and insider updates before anyone else knows. Download the mobile app at plus.fan/app and sign up as a fan of Blue Ridge FC.
It's free! And thank you as always for joining us for Blue Ridge FC. I'm Jim Sacco, joined as always by my broadcast partner, Jeremy the Answer Aldrich. And until next time, make sure you pound that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you next match.